What's up, guys? Today's Monday, December 7th. I'm pretty sure today's YouTube live day. So if you missed the previous video, I did a video watch list. So every single Monday, I do a video watch list for everyone on YouTube so you guys can kind of see my process, see my plan, see everything. So all of my trades today were pre-planned in this morning's watch list. And anything I updated with the updated lines or if anything changed, I posted that for the guys in the room. So today we had a lot of opportunities, right? So there's two things I want to talk about. So the title of this video is about Bitcoin, which I'm going to talk about a little bit later in the video. And then I'm going to talk about my trade recaps right now. So number one is every single morning we put out our watch list, right? So today on KODK, we mentioned that we are looking for 13 and 1350 in the morning, and those are the resistance levels. And if you look at the chart on KODK, guys, me and Bao just traded a 1350 line over and over again, and right now the stock is at 12 bucks, right? So you had the opportunity to make $1.50 a share on KODK. And the reason why I liked KODK was because, so if you guys don't know the reason why it moved today, so KODK moved today because I guess like the Justice Department or someone in charge said that there was no wrongdoing with their deal. There was no insider trading. There was nothing like that. So stock gapped up 100%. And what you have to remember about this stock KODK is there's people that are long from 15, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, right? And they just want any sort of pop to be able to exit their position for a smaller loss. So when you get a stock that gaps up 100% and there's bag holders from days, weeks, months before, chances are those bag holders are going to want to sell, which creates more supply into the market, which causes prices to go down. So we have our thesis. Now we look for our trade entries. We draw our lines. 13, 1350 was our lines. Hit 1350 and came right back down. So that was our trade. That was one of the easiest trades of the day. It was right off the watch list. It was pre-planned, right? So that's one. Number two was GTEC, right? So as I'm recording this video, GTEC just halted up at $10, right? This was a zombie, right? So let me kind of explain what happened on GTEC. So pre-market, I've been trying to make a little bit more of an effort to go long stocks pre-market because I watch a lot of Harry's videos. I watch a lot of Austin's videos. I watch a lot of videos from our moderators, right? And after watching all these videos over and over again, these things start to stick in your head, right? They start to make a little bit more sense. So what I've noticed about this market is that pre-market, when there's no halt bands, when there's low liquidity, is probably the best time to be going long because that's kind of where there's a little bit more of an edge, right? Not everyone could trade pre-market. Volume is a little bit lower. So actively, what we've been doing in MIC is we are warning members which stocks to avoid on the short side, right? So because Bao and I have been doing this for a very long time, it's almost like intuition that we know which stocks are going to be trouble because we've traded so many stocks before. We've gotten stuck in so many stocks before. We've lost money on stocks before. So we've kind of have all these lessons that we know which stocks to avoid on the short side. Now, which stocks to avoid on the short side usually mean that they are very good long candidates, right? These are stocks that are easy to borrow. These are stocks that are low float. These are stocks that are SSR. These are stocks that have high institutional ownership. These are stocks that have great news, right? So oftentimes when Bao and I warn against shorting these stocks, they make pretty great longs. So these days, what I've been trying to do is I've been trying to use that intuition of warning our members which stocks to avoid on the short side to start slowly going on the long side of these stocks, right? So if you look at GTEC today, pre-market, very early in the morning, pre-market, there was a little bit of a resistance level at 9.50, $9.50. So what I told the members is this is a 1 million share float, right? If 950 breaks and goes higher, it has a chance to go to 10, right? So now I'm thinking to myself, okay, this is a low float stock. If it breaks 950, that's where I would want to exit my short. Why don't I just fucking try to go long, man? Fuck it. I mean, I say it so many times, don't short it, don't short it, don't short it, and it keeps going up and up and up. So now, instead of just saying don't short it, why don't I try to adapt, try to improve, try to get to the next level and capitalize on these long setups? So pre-market, I posted to the guys in the room my trade. I went long at 920, 930, 950, and I sold towards 980, made 30 cents, right? And again, pre-market, I like to use a tenth of my size. So it's not like I banked. It's not like I made a shitload of money. But again, as I try to improve my long game, I am not focused on the money. It's the same thing that we preach. I am focused on the process. If I can make these trades consistently with 100, 200, 300 shares and prove to myself that I have an edge doing this, then it's only a matter of sizing up from here. So as I am improving my long game, I'm doing it slowly and I'm doing it methodically and I'm doing it with small size. So that was the long trade that I had on GTEC today, right? And then now let's talk about the short trade, right? So in the morning on GTEC, I'm pretty sure it popped to, what was the number? I think it popped to 950, right? So in the morning, remember that same 950 resistance level that I bought because it was breaking above now becomes, right? So support becomes resistance, right? So that 950 level that was supporting now is resistance. So in the morning, we got a pop towards 950 and then immediate rejection down, right? Which proves the thesis that 950 is going to be the key level. So I got a small short. It was nothing crazy, but my best trade on GTEC came from after it tanked, it bounced towards VWAP at, let me pull up the chart. It bounced towards VWAP around 9:50 a.m. And that's where I shorted around, I think it was 880 was my entry. Yeah, I shorted around 880 and I got out at like 840, 850, right? So the initial short at 950 happened too fast. I wasn't able to size in too quickly on that. So I waited for it to tank. I waited for the bounce to VWAP. I shorted it and I took the money. Now, here's something else that I saw. So one of our members said that GTEC has all-day fader potential, right? And immediately when I saw that, I called him out. And I said, that's how you get trapped. If you think a 1 million share float is ever going to be an all-day fader and tank easily, you're done, because that's how they trap you, right? They make it look weak. They make it look dead. And then on air, because the float is so low, they fucking halted up, which is exactly what happened, guys. Exactly what happened. So before this video started, traders were mentioning, why am I walking away at 10:30? Why am I leaving? What is the point of that, right? And the point of that is because if I stay all day, my brain gets biased, right? I start to convince myself that, oh shit, GTEC is going to fade all day. Oh shit, it is going to tank all day. I got to be here all day because capitalize, capitalize, capitalize. But oftentimes, what we realize is after sorry, I think I just cut out for a sec. But yeah, after 10:30 is when these stocks start to rebound. And if you look at the chart right now, GTEC at exactly 10:30 started to rebound, and by 11 o'clock, it halted up, right? So the lesson today on these stocks is number one, if a stock is low float, right? If a stock is easy to borrow, or if a stock has SSR and is moving pre-market, I'm going to try to go long and try to improve my long game on it, right? And now if a stock has a float of 1 million or less than 2 million, forget all day faders, right? Forget that shit. So I didn't really want to talk about all day fader crap because I thought you guys knew about this stuff. But truth be told, is all day faders are a fucking losing strategy, right? Because you come into the market and you never know which stock is going to be an all day fader. You know, a stock could have dilution and still continue up, or a stock could have no dilution and tank all day. It is impossible to predict an all day fader. But the problem is that let's say there's a stock on Friday that tanks all day. You come in and say, oh shit, the next stock Monday is going to tank all day as well. I got to short it and I got to hold it. If you just ignore all that crap, if you forget about these all day fader crap, you will be more successful because you focus on nail and bail. Yes, there are traders that specialize in all day faders, but it took them 6-7 years to figure that shit out. You, as a trader for 6 days, are not going to figure that shit out, right? So focus on the easy setups that we preach, guys. Do you see me sitting here all day for all day faders? The reason why I'm up $1 million this year is because I have the ability, the knowledge to walk away when I am hot, right? Just like at a casino, how many times have you been up, continued to gamble, and lost it all when you just wished you had a friend to pull you away when you were up $200 at the blackjack table? It is the same thing in trading. Bao and I have gotten this time frame down to a science, guys. We know exactly what time is good for shorts, which is 9:30 to 10:30. We know exactly which time is good for longs, 10:30 to 2. Look at GTEC today. We know exactly that from 2 to 3, shorts have control again, and from 3 to 4, there is no fucking trade. It took me and Bao years and years and years to learn these time frames and mention these time frames, and we give this shit out for free and no one even listens to it, right? So again, guys, forget these all-day faders. Focus on nail and bail. Take the money and run and walk away at 10:30 if you are a short bias trader. GTEC today is your lesson. If you shorted this past 10:30, you deserve to lose, right? You deserve to lose. If you short a 1 million share float stock at zombie times and the stock squeezes, you deserve to lose because you are not following the process, right? I walk away because the process has paid me $1 million this year, right? So why are you trying to outsmart the process, you dumb fuck, right? And that's what it comes down to. I'm sorry, it's a little bit harsh. It gets me a little bit upset talking about this, but I don't know how many times I have to tell you guys that you have to walk away. Now, here's another thing, right? Now, here's another thing. Bao sits around and Bao trades all day, right? And the reason why Bao trades all day is because he wants to educate you guys, right? There is money to be made every single day, right? And just because Bao is trading past 10:30 does not mean that you should be trading past 10:30. We had a podcast yesterday with Harry, James, and and he mentioned that as a new trader, screen time is very important, right? So the reason why I walk away is because I've had 7 years of screen time. So stick around and watch how Bao trades. Do not replicate it, do not copy it, but more so use it as education, right? Bao stays from here from 5 a.m. to 4 p.m. educating you, educating you, educating you to show you based on what time frame you are trading, how much opportunity is out there. But don't use that as the end all be all that says, oh, Bao's trading past 10:30. I could trade past 10:30. You know what? You want to trade past 10:30 short side? Your prerequisite is trading 20 years. Until you trade 20 years like Bao, you are not allowed to short zombie times, right? You could go long zombie times and make money, right? Like plenty of our members are doing, but you are not allowed to short. Use it as your education, right? So that's that. Those are the trades of today. Made around 2,900 bucks today in an hour, which is great. So yeah, do you guys have any questions on that before we continue further? And as I'm saying this, GTEC just broke above pre-market high of the day, guys. I took my fucking money and ran. I took it and ran. Okay, so if there are no questions, I'm going to talk about the next topic, which is Bitcoin, right? So, Bitcoin, crypto nerds, crypto geniuses, all you guys here, what the hell is going on with Bitcoin, right? So, uh, I get a lot of DMs, as you could imagine. People DM me, they say a bunch of different shit between, hey, can you teach me how to trade? Hey, I lost a bunch of money. Hey, I got scammed. Hey, I'm trading Forex. What should I do? But the one that trumps them all is Bitcoin. I get Bitcoin scammers. I get Bitcoin geniuses. I got people telling me Bitcoin's going to 1 million. And honestly, I'm sick of getting these DMs, so I wanted to make this video to kind of explain my thoughts on Bitcoin and maybe give you guys a helping hand or maybe give you guys some tips on what you should do for Bitcoin. So right now, as I'm recording this video, the price of Bitcoin is 19,200. So on December 7th, 2020, we are at 19,200. So here's the truth, guys. At 19,200, I do not think you should be buying Bitcoin, right? The move has already happened, right? The smart money has already made their money on Bitcoin, and you, the dumb money, buying at 19,200 is the liquidity that they need to unload it. You guys missed the move, right? You guys missed the move. And to be honest, what do you think you're going to make on Bitcoin? 10, 20, 30%, right? Truth be told, we make 10, 20, 30% every single day on our $30,000 account trading, guys. So for all the Bitcoin people that are like, should I be buying Bitcoin? Bitcoin's going to 100,000. Honestly, from what I think and what I know, and I could be completely wrong, is I'm not putting my hard-earned money into Bitcoin. Why the fuck should I put my money into something I don't understand? If I had a spare 10 grand, I'm not gonna put that 10 grand into fucking Bitcoin at 19,000. I'm gonna put it into something like Amazon or Facebook that I know is actually something legitimate, something that's actually gonna pay me and has room to grow. Bitcoin, to be honest, I don't even fucking understand it. I don't get it. It seems like the poor person's stock market. It seems like it's all these fucking idiots that think they're geniuses buying it. And yeah, they made a bunch of money. Don't get me wrong. People made a bunch of money buying Bitcoin, and I have nothing against that. But to me, I have an edge trading stocks. I'm over here trading stocks every single day. I'm not here trading Bitcoin and going to a coin wallet and someone hacking my crypto wallet address or whatever the fuck it is. Like, I don't even get it. I don't even get it. So why am I going to try to trade something that I don't get, right? So for everyone asking, I think you guys missed the boat on Bitcoin. Even if it goes to 50,000, 100,000, I don't really give a shit because I'm not putting my hard-earned money into something that makes no real sense to me, if that makes sense to you guys, right? So for everyone telling me that Bitcoin's going to 100,000, good luck. I don't really give a shit. I'm gonna stay here, continue to make my $2,000 to $4,000 a day trading stocks, low stress. I'm also remember, guys, Bitcoin trades 24/7. So God forbid something happens in Japan or Taiwan or China, you could all of a sudden wake up and your Bitcoin could be down 50%, right? And that's just not a risk I'm looking to take, man. So for me, guys, I focus on something that I have an edge in. We have a proven edge in trading stocks. So that's where my focus and that's where my money is going to be, right? And someone just asked the question, Alex, after you finish early, what do you do for the rest of the day, right? So I don't know if you guys know this or not, but I get hundreds and hundreds of PMs a day, right? So let's say I'm done. Let me walk you through my routine, right? So after I'm done trading, right? And GTEC is at $11 right now. Every single motherfucker that shorted past 1030 is now dead and exploded. It was nice knowing you guys. All you had to do is follow the 1030 rule and you would be safe, or go long and you would have made a shitload of money. So let me I always talk about what my process is before the market and then what happens at 1030. So let me talk about what I do after 1030, right? So after 1030, let's say it's Monday, I go relax, I do whatever it is, and then I do my video at 11. Usually the video at 11 is done at 11:30. So after 11:30, I do about, I get, just so that you guys are aware, I get about 200 PMs a day, right? Some of them are great questions. Some of them are lazy people, and all the lazy people, I just give them homework. But I get a lot of great questions too. So I want to be able to use my time to help these guys. So from 11:30 until I would say 1 o'clock, I do PMs. From 1 o'clock to 1:30, I grab some lunch. From 1:30 to about 2 to 3 o'clock, I work on some stuff for MIC. So, I mean, you guys just see the community and you guys see how amazing it is and how much value we're providing and what we're doing. But, it takes an army of people to run this community the right way, right? So, pretty much for the rest of the day, I focus on making sure that the community is running properly, making sure that the videos are getting uploaded on time, making sure that the members are getting the one-on-one help that they need. And then I have some calls with potential business opportunities to give the MIC members more opportunities and better promotions and stuff like that. So we use our brand to be able to reach out to bigger companies to offer our members a discount. And I kind of try to broker those deals with these bigger brands. After that, we work on general updates to the website, work on a bunch of other stuff. I come back during market close after all those calls, and I go to the gym after 4 o'clock. After I exercise, come back at 5. I probably watch TV for an hour until 6. I answer some more PMs until 7. I eat dinner from 7 to 8, and then from 8 to 9, I watch an episode of either Entourage or The Undoing or a TV show, and then at 9 o'clock, I repeat. So approximately 4 to 5 hours after I'm done trading are all dedicated on helping the members. 2 hours dedicated to making sure that the MIC brand is continuing to grow and continuing to improve and continuing to prosper. And then I give myself maybe like 30 minutes for lunch, an hour for dinner, and then a 1 hour TV show. So that's basically my day, and I repeat over and over again. So the key to being successful in trading and in life, in my opinion, is to have a routine, right? I repeat the same routine every single day, and that's kind of what helps me stay on track, right? And if there's ever a day that I deviate from my routine, oh my God, my entire day is thrown off. I'm discombobulated like crazy. So I'm a routine oriented person. It's almost like military level discipline of every single thing that I like to do, right? Because I like to keep my day organized. So after 10:30, the members keep me busy, and that is because I want to be able to provide you guys with the most amount of help by accident, guys. I mean, the most amount of help on purpose, right? Helping you guys not only helps me because it allows me to walk away from the market and use that extra time to provide for you guys, right? So walking away at 10:30 for me is pretty easy, but what really is the edge, right? What really is the edge for me is having a routine. So when you get up early, as in you rise and shine, I wake up at 5 a.m., guys, 5 a.m. I work no bullshit from 5 a.m. to 11 p.m. Pretty much every single day, nonstop. And then the weekends, you know what I do Saturday? Saturday, I sleep for 12 hours a day. I catch up on all my sleep that I missed Monday through Friday on Saturday. I watched your video watch list, and the two stocks, PPSI and HGSH, didn't hit your lines. So we have a video. We did an MIC strategy webinar on this, Austin, which says what happens when the stocks don't hit my lines. So we have a video on this, and I think we have a preview on YouTube if you search that up, like a 10-minute preview. But yeah, guys, my day is pretty much helping you guys for the rest of the day, man. To be honest, it's a lot of work. It's really draining. It's really tough. But you know what? It is very rewarding when we hear stories like Tom, Faye, James, so many people, man. I know this is off topic, but what is super comfy slippers that you recommend? I could recommend slippers that you shouldn't get. These are like $600 Gucci slippers that I don't fucking wear, and they are extremely uncomfortable, but they look fucking sick. So these are ones that you should not get. This was a fucking locate fee that I never fucking used. Sorry, guys, just looking at these stocks. Let me think if there was anything else that I want to talk about today. We talked about Bitcoin. We talked about the trading. Oh, this is kind of like a side thing, but we're actually raising our prices in 2021. So if you kind of look at the competitors, if you look at what everyone else is charging, they are charging way more for less, right? And to be honest, we know how valuable MIC is. We know the value and the education that we provide is second to none. We are the only community that spits out consistently profitable traders from no one. We have a 90% retention rate, which means that when someone joins, there's a 90% chance they don't leave. And that's because they're getting enough value to pay for the membership. And to be honest, guys, this is way too much work for us. This is so much work. It takes an army to do this, and people really don't care. So, coming in 2021, we are raising our prices. All current members will be grandfathered in, which means that the current price that you are paying, you will never pay a penny above. But for everyone else joining in 2021, there's going to be an elevated price for this stuff, guys. That's it. I see people paying $3,500 for a year of an alert service. $3,500 for a year. We're half the price. We're half the price and have half the people. It just doesn't make sense. I think you know what it is. I thought about this last night before I went to bed. And I think the reason why people don't join MIC is because we're actually cheap, right? People think that they're not getting enough value for what we have to offer. So they would rather spend more money thinking that they get more value out of that, right? I just don't get it, right? I just don't get it. So we are, wait, there's some comments coming in. So for those of you that aren't here, well, let's do this, right? Let's do this. I'm going to end this video because it got a little bit long, but leave a comment as to why you are in MIC and you like it, or leave a comment as to why you are not in MIC and the reason why you are not in MIC. So I'm going to do this. The people that comment the reason why they are in MIC and they like it, I'm going to pick one person to win an MIC t-shirt for free. And for the people that are commenting as to why they are not in MIC, I'm going to pick one person to win a free month of MIC so that I could prove them wrong, guys. So that's basically it. I'm going to wrap it up here. I will see you guys in the comments. And that's it. The $500 winners are coming on Wednesday. So Tosh's webinar at 2 p.m. on Wednesday is when we are going to announce the winners. So thank you guys. And do not fucking short GTEC at Zombie Times, you motherfuckers. Go long. Go long as Zombie Times instead. Go long as Zombie Times. Do not fucking short, motherfuckers. All right, later.